The first round to be played in 3 years here in the Lanxess, and it's game time early. Bullets exchange. Zipex under scrutiny to start. Quick in here, B-side hit, looks good, but Config's already cut one from the pack, frozen at the back of it. It's Zipex catching flak, being run on down, and one back from Dexter. Into the site, still not seeing that bomb plant. Blame from short, keeping him pestered. Dexter looks to step up and shave some time off the clock. Explosives planted. 4-on-4 ensuing again. It's Config just chipping away at this pack. Low HP though, congregated in the kitchen.
Where's the kit for this? They're taking a long time here, Astralis.
Blame has a go, and another head from the Dade. It's up to Torshi now. No, even lower now, and that's clean. That is clean counter-strike from Astralis. A full 5-man hit, and just picked apart.
This is a good call here. You can see nobody in the site right now. Might be retake for Astralis here. Glaive is going to take down two. The line now, both hitting the deck.
That's a problem. 2 headshots completely through the smoke, and Mouz left.
This should be a 3-0. I don't expect a lot out of Frozen and Torji. Yeah, look, Frozen has been good throughout, but going to be difficult. He's already been chipped on down. Noted, and looking to be a clean sweep from the Danes.
Yeah, they're laser focused right now. Torji just going to look to hold on to what he's got. He's got 50 seconds. Don't look at Blame. He's here to make sure you have nothing into the next round. You have nothing at all. Brutal.
See why Mouz maybe want to pressure it, but could be a problem, and continuing to keep this discussion going. Oh, okay, hold up, Dexter. That's what you want to see. Blame pushing forward here, has a chance.
Could have seen a trade, need to see a trade. They haven't hit their shots, but Frozen does. 2 Deegs in the feed. Config, if he was to go down here, if Dexter put the bullet in the right place. Oh, but it's JDC. They have no right to this round, but it's getting scary now. To return this to normality.
I'm accounting here for one of them. Farley taking a fight, drawing attention. That's a big shot from Farley. This round's still on.
Problems, real problems. They're so low, no armor, and there's still time on the clock, but Frozen pulls another out of the hat, and that's it! Mouz! How? Smoke deployed. 18 seconds where you just have to stare at it, or he pushes through! JDC, that's ballsy. Doesn't clear his corners and is punished. Frozen combines though. Farley should have an opportunity, but he catches lead from Torji. And now with the bomb down, Astralis have some decisions to make. Config thinks aggression may be the answer.
Roland Blame's really low here. They don't really have the funds into the next round to play. Look, percentage Counter-Strike, traditionally you'd save, but the arena, they're going to hear all of this.
Yeah, Zipex is going to be begging for help. A 5-7. Oh no! JDC didn't check it! And now the AK's dead! Zipex with 2! Some divine intervention on a 5-7. Come on now. Mouz need to pull up their socks. They're in the site. The names that filled the feed in that pistol may have to do it again. Frozen, elevated, and executes Config for his second in this round. Farley not got much to offer, just that USP to poke and prod. Glaive combined as well from that short side. It's Beamers, found, damage, team kill, getting really scary now. Astralis making them sweat. Beamers just trying to survive, 14 HP, a bullet, a single bullet would end him here, and the Lithuanian falls. On the retake is Torji caught out, wallbang, 9 HP, have they got the kit?
It's going to be close. I don't know if there's time for this. There's no time. Blame's going to run. Not a chance in the world here.
It's also a battle of utility in rounds like this, and futility for JDC as he's the first one in and out. Beamers down and out. But still the pressure continues, trying to crunch. The rotations are starting to stack up. And Config actually meets his demise. They are going to have an opportunity to play some counter now.
Blame's low as well. Big problems. I thought this was looking good for Astralis. The bomb, again, not immediately planted. Mouz take their time. They fortify themselves into this site. A 3-on-3 post plant.
Yeah, Blame's going around the world, so Farley responsible for this kitchen post-up. He hasn't got any answers yet.
Blame has the kit here, Alex. If he goes down in the apartments, I feel like the round is done. How are they going to retrieve that in time?
Can Mouz really recover? They had peanuts and bottle caps into this one, and now the clock ticking ever further in their favor. Time. I'm screaming it down the mic. I'm sure they are too. Barrels are spotted, but they're giving them nothing. Giving them nothing. A jiggle out of Torji. Look at the time. Somebody from Astralis has to call this off. Get out of there. Save what you can, because Mouz have got another one. Down and out. Dexter on his crawl. You can see already, that pace, it doesn't seem to have gone anywhere, Chad.
No, and this is the thing. Farley needs to rotate into position right now. He can't get caught off guard. Seems aware. More impact from Farley now would be great. Steps out, grabs a second, but has to defend the B-bomb site on his own.
Farley trying to make a name for himself here. They're closing in on him fast. He knows he's got to be aware of this. And just cut down, but immediate trade. It's blame. Into the site is Bemis. We've got 60 seconds. They don't have to rush the take, but very quickly, Config may be able to force their hand. You can see, head on a swivel. A lot of responsibility onto Bemis here. He needs this jewel. He can't do it. Config too good. It's the Berserkers, both of them, firing on all cylinders. And this is cheeky. There's no way. Torji works this out, and Config with 2. Oh, Farley, he's in a bit of a tight box. He can work and hit some shots from here, though, as he's been hit a warning shot across the bow. Beamer surely down, and does hit the nade, but JDC has pulled Mouz into the site. He's going for a plant. Surely someone can contest it. It's down. JDC lays his life on the line, but it does go down. The bomb now ticking in Mouz's favor, and Dexter on the AWP for 2. Zipex before he can even get there. This one could get a little chaotic now. Glaive on the reaggress, wants answers. Window smoked, options few and far between. It's Torji into the B side, but there's Glaive again. Torji, he is not done! And he will not surrender. 2 left for the Danes now. And the bomb miles away from any site, but he may not need to plant. He could just go for the frag. 3. Could be a 4th if you're not careful. Blame stands tall. 13 and 3, he's had a strong performance here on the stage. It could still go wrong. The clutch up for debate now. JDC ready and awaiting. It's 9. Mouz extend their T-side lead. And Dexter, signature pace change. Look at this. Already Farley, sweat on the brow. Mouz hand slippery, and Dexter has done damage into the site, and that's another body falling to the wayside. Astralis, just 2 men to try and find a 6, try and pull this round back, and that's 10. Ladies and gentlemen, a sensational half of Counter-Strike for the Mouz Sports side. They are going to be feeling good on their debut.
Setting up early here, quite a direct approach. Bemis and Dexter, the 2 to defend. They don't have a whole lot of help. Torji would be the closest to chip on in, and here they come.
This would be a perfect confidence booster as Bemis, only the 1. Dexter now dancing around the triple box, bodies flooding into the site. He'd love another frag, and he does. Line up Zipex, puts the bomb on the floor, frozen from CT, dancing with Glaive. And a 3-on-3 established. Not for long. It's Torji shifting the dialogue back is Blame. Still JDC running down that bomb carrier. Farley in no man's land, and Blame.
They're not giving him anything here. Nothing at all. No one overstepping a mark. He's walking straight into this.
How do you break it? No answers. No answers. Blame back turned and a headshot provided.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to find himself in a bit more of the action here. Blame, I think that tag needs to be dead. This guy does it all for the Danes, and Farley, well, they're hanging him out on the fishing rod right now. The entry fragging primary AWP with a rifle is flashed, is dead, is done. Yeah, that's the trade you need to see, though, and it's provided. Glaive and Zipex from 2 different fronts. Responsive util from the CTs. You can see it just barrages back in. It's Config, though, with a back turn. Torji should be dead. Secured by Config. Dexter does not have the perfect weapon, but the MP9, it sings as he upgrades, and Config crawls. Blame and Config combine to put Astralis' first on the board. Only 1 man stands in their way. And they're playing it very safe. Lovely pre-aim. And there's no one home. David Sanansky. And it is David versus Goliath. BlameF denies. Yeah, Dexter's not going to be able to contribute, so BMAS has to be that first defensive component, a tag twice. Run on down now. Can he finish off Glaive? Finish what he started. Anticipates the swing. It's Zip with a pre-fire. 2v4 now, 2v2. Astralis stabilizing on the back of these veterans. Hard clear required. Glaive put to bed. It's up to Zip. Oh dear. 3 already. Could he come up clutch? It's JDC though. Plenty of time. Zip run down. And JDC saves them from a red face there. Off gets Junge.
quad of Danes in that connector. And oh, Frozen absolutely none the wiser. beamus is in trouble. Dexter with an opportunity. The tip of Config's head spotted, but he cannot close. And so JDC locked out as the smoke will pop. He's got 30 seconds and 3 to find. Now the bomb down, clock extended. JDC actually does manage to fake it out. Eats it.
The right call here is to go for a save, but maybe they're just letting him off the hook, allowing him to play the game. He has 17 kills to his name, having a blinder here. Fantastic stuff from JDC, but that'll be it. Zip will finish him. It looked like a lot of space early, but Blame had to give it all up, and he's dropped back. The U2 coming forward, the repositions here.
Surely Mouz don't get anything more.
I don't know about this. It's looking sketchy on the aim here.
Oh. They convert the first. Battered and bruised. Astralis running out of health right now. What is going on? Another Torji on the USP. This will break their hopes and dreams. Astralis, the gimme round. Weapons picked up. Another headshot. They got nothing. Nothing but blameF to call upon. 35 seconds bomb under the control of beamus and JDC. Pressure on them. Because Blame's coming to hunt and he doesn't have the health, and JDC closes a triple as well.
Can he get out? Can they bail the Orpa out of danger here? Because Config's coming.
Yeah, he's locked in. Dexter to try and bail him out, but he can punish on the pin. Pull! Oh! Dexter dunks! JDC as well. Farley trying to stabilize. He paid a heavy blood price for that duel. And Glaive losing his head. Mouz. They had 7 opportunities, but they can close here in the first. Blame trying his luck. As hard as he might, the odds stack further and further against Astralis now. And now he goes. Mouz to secure their map pick. Farley to clutch, to extend play. Advancing now, a single bullet would take him down, 10 HP. And that's the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. A roller coaster for Mouz.
As they test the waters towards lobby, Config and Blame. Zerka and the Boulder working towards Yard here, and Torji with a lot on the plate. Nice shot from Torji. Config down.
That's what the P250's for. It was for that trade. Blame unable to do so. Ramp now taken. It's a lot of space for the T side.
But they lost Blame as well. So that's the 2 heaviest hitters right now for Astralis in the bin, and they know exactly where the Danes are. Pinned over towards heaven and hell. They're locked in.
Yeah, Zip. Torji's not quite going to be hunted down.
Can't believe how restrained they were in that situation. And well, the bomb goes down, but the death is there. It's on Farley here.
Okay, well, a lot of work to be done, and it's already set for a close.
Needs an ace here from
yeah,
Zip.
but he needs to knock him off the bomb, and Dexter's having none of that.
Space now, exactly what the Danes were looking for here. This would be a great round to win, and JDC.
Early.
Easy.
Very early to be posting a frag like that. Trophy on lock. He knows he's got Blame there as well. Jumping across, 2 he can report, and he does call for the cavalry.
Yeah, supports here. They're going to lock this down, even though Glaive's coming. JDC seems aware.
Wow, yeah, switched on for this. Glaive, oh, it's a tough fight. It's a very tough fight. JDC doubles up. And Astralis' hope wanes with the spray. Torji trades, and it's only Farley.
You can see the idea again, and Farley here up against the clock, so only 19 seconds left. Tech 9 armor, sure, but not long for this world. beamus will pick up a clean one, and again.
Prove to yourself, you can click on heads. Config, evidence in the feed, puts Torji down.
Oversteps the mark here. Just going to take 1 Deagle bullet.
Yeah, you got to separate and choose your fights wisely. He has taken a lot of flak damage there, and it's Dexter that's called upon.
They're going to
spray 1 by 1 into the line of fire. blameF's Deagle deadly. Astralis really now with a threatening round. Now Yard is clear. beamus called upon to clutch up. It's blameF goes down. Farley and JDC in a battle of wits on the big stage. Bomb now down. JDC trying to close this gap, but Farley closes for Astralis. That's 1 back, Chad. Yeah, Torji got banged on out by that Deagle. In the previous, this time he wants to stand and bang. He's up to no good.
This is very cheeky. Even if they mount on top of the railing there, he might be able to grab another really good molly. Dexter's dead. He is dead. Great stuff from Zip. So just cleaning up the issues, and Torji overstepping the mark, wanted to trade and gives one back over. Astralis starting to connect the dots.
Astralis taking this and playing this by the book. Look how little answers they have. Quick adjustment from Farley. That nearly ran away from him, but JDC needed one. Gets it done. Gets the gun. 25 and counting. We do need to see a plant. Closing in now on the site. Bait and switch from JDC and Bemis. 2 more required. He's only got 13 bullets. They have to plant here. Surely they've got time to dip down the vents, but no, it's 2. And partners. Will those that remain on that top site be able to handle this? It's about to go. 0 to 100. Counter flash required. Bemis, bait and switch maybe. Torji lying in wait. Will he be cleared? Config does go down, but it's solid from Astralis, flattening that top side defense.
Beautiful. Very clean execute right there. Taking care of business, and the round is done. There's no way that Mouz can get back into this. Bomb gets planted. We mentioned at the start of this, there's no kit. If they want to consider it, this flash could be...
Oh, Farley ate it. It is a chance, but JDC gives it up. Yeah, Astralis really do look like they've got a firm finger on the pulse of this defense. Bemis trying to stand and deliver. The util is so good. Has a chance. They're swinging in. It's a slither gap, and glaive a 3rd frag. As Mouz definitely shaken now. Yeah, this is the kind of counter-strike that gets you second guessing.
If Mirage was convincing for Mouz, which it was, this is convincing for Astralis. This is great. A 7-2 lead. They're about to accrue here.
Mixing it up again, a new flavor added to the mix again. They're cooking up trouble. And Torji too. Good catch on Farley's jiggle. That might slow proceedings. It's frozen with a head-to-head that he does win. Config down, still top side safe for now. It's the most hopeful Mouz have been in their defensive stance in some time.
Yeah, they have to convert this one.
Glaive walks straight into the crosshair. Trade from Blame, low, but not going to give up without a fight. He's all onto Blame and down into the no-scope. Mouz. Static in their stance. 45 seconds left for this disadvantaged dance. Astralis, oh, another one out of Torji's orb. Config's been caught. Still Farley, though.
That's heaven control. They can get heaven control right now, no dramas, right? Dexter was the only one defending this. The time is the biggest issue here.
They've called it clear. Nothing to report in lobby. Surely, with 25, you can start to batten down the hatches for this heaven rotation. JDC considers his options. Bemis in support. Crossfire established. Damage inflicted, but it's not lethal. Still a problem! Astralis turn the tables. Torji, all of that hard work, and it may be for naught. It was Farley with an impactful double.
They still need to get this bomb across.
Yeah, that's their objective, but into Farley. A 9th looms as JDC seals the fate of Zipex. A weapon upgrade.
Hold up. Torji's still here.
He's having a go. He's giving it a good go. A good shake of the stick. The long and lethal stick. Torji jumping down. And Torji! What is that? Ungodly in the cathedral. Leaping down. Does it all alone. It was all done. It was supposed to be done. Torji decides to change the script. Oh, wow. That's gotta feel good, Chad.
Young gun, the guardian.
But this is Astralis territory. Clear objectives. Glaive already neutralizes Frozen. This is gonna go wrong. It's not even one. Config will take down Glaive. Bit of a oopsie, but certainly not in the grand scheme. We got 9 sealed and delivered by blameF and Config. Frozen thinking better of an immediate challenge. Timing favors him. He separates Config from the pack and evades the immediate response. Still problems now. Glaive dances with him, punishes him. And coming knocking on Dexter's door. Needs one hit, needs one, gets 2! Snatches the round from Astralis. Towards the commitment, Zip likely lobby, they say. And with 18 seconds, 4 breathing down the back of his neck, they'll end with a 6th. Yeah, it's Farley. He wants info safely, achieves the goal, loses ramp, and that's just some territory they're willingly gonna give on over. Zipex has help, has company. And these Glocks, not destined for glory at range, they're having a go, and closing the gap was Beamer's past tense, courtesy of Config. Fast on the flank, and Glaive's ready for you. Torji gets nothing done. Oh, Farley with 3 quick clicks in the Lanxess Arena. And he'll be reveling in that one. Another mark next to the Farley confidence boost.
He's taking top of the scoreboard right now. Beautiful stuff here for Farley. Dangerous in Danish and stepping up here late. Look, map number 1, not his territory. Now
it's hard work now. Bloodshed for Dexter. Down and out. Glaive safe from the first fight. Spots out Torji's shoulder. And picking them apart now are Astralis. It's Zip with some aggression. Traded. Torji and Bemis, what have you got for us today? It's not enough. The bomb now on the floor. And Torji's options incredibly limited. Just gonna have to tuck his tongue and accept defeat. Lots of steps. Easy first frag. Can tuck away now. Force the crossfire. Utilize Glaive as well. Fumbled on the molly. Back to square one now. Up with this exception on screen. And up to no good is Config. Extends the advantage as Astralis wrestle back control of this defensive half. There is something to be said about this from Dexter. Needs another. Oh, Config's down. And so the round is back on. Red hot from Dexter again. Worms his way into the gaps. And the bomb to be planted topside. Do Astralis really buckle under this again? Or do they give it a look in? 3 different avenues of assault. Molotov and smoke on Glaive. Flash on Zip. Finds a flash, turns it nicely. It's Blame on the swing, and Dexter is handling business. 4 from Dexter. It could be 5. That is sensational. Problem solving on the fly. Timing. Oh, he adjusts. Glaive pulls the trigger first, but Dexter draws a second. Changing the dialogue now. Farley up on the heavens. He can do some damage. A missed flick. It's Config though. Up the vent. A double causing trouble. Too many bodies, Astralis. Pip a gap, punish, blame. Bomb now spotted down, and now it's the end of Dexter.
Creative.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's an idea.
Yeah. A bit of a Cirque du Soleil approach.
Just a couple more now. And they're just going to maul them towards yard. Farley and Blame have been quite the combo, but we've seen this one before. Frozen left alive with a Deagle. We just need Bemis to crash out the server here. Let's see if he can get another kill.
And yeah, Farley is a conversation. 100%. He's here against Astralis' Nuke defense. It's a very tall order, and JDC's woes continue.
Story of the game for him. He's just walked into his demise round after round.
Now forced to watch as this may very well be the last of our second map. Farley rotated early, and a quick flick across Dexter. Looking away and hunted down. Torji will avenge. Still advantage for the defense. And Bemis, he doesn't even get a chance to process Config's position. Clotheslines him with the Kalashnikov. It's Torji though, he's very flashy. Config's quick and brave as he crouches around the corner to secure it. Only Frozen. An Ancient. Just one frag away for these two Danes. It's
the bomb's in the lower side here. I'm not sure how Frozen's meant to win this round.
Yeah, I don't think Config can see a way in either. He's also playing Counter-Strike, known for its timings. Not today. Astralis push us to 3. We've got a series now, Chad. We have a quarter-final. This one will be separated. As Farley might be tested early. Seems to have awoken from his slumber. And an opportunity to the back of the head. Takes down 2. Farley's pistol firing as Farley shuts down a whole push. There's nothing more, but Torji jumping into Config's jaws, and Dexter, the unarmored leader, tries to stop it from being a full four-man standing finish for Astralis. He's hitting good bullets. Zip down. Config down. Hold your horses, Astralis.
I don't think he's going to consider this one here.
Yeah, not today. Blame closes the round down before things go awry, but Farley, he gets another pat on the back from Trace. One of the highest rated players in the world on Ancient. And Glaive trying to do what Farley did, and he's let it slip. An open window is a bit windy for Glaive, and JDC punishes the Farley reload on the retreat. They're in, and a threatening second round. JDC just about weathers the spray. Config spotted, eliminated, took a chunk out of Torji. Both of them operating on low HP, but Zipex and Blame gonna be hard pressed to get in. A smoke completely locks one of his options off. Careful, Frozen. Puts his Galil in the feed and secures it. Mouz.
I'd be happy with that, but Config blind in the time and running him down. Config's grabbed one, the Deagle for the second. Config lighting him up.
He really got away with murder there. Double Deeg. Run on down, and he punishes two of them. Now Torji should be set for a plant, uncontested. Great flash to the face. Bomb down, and that threatening double out of Config.
Yeah, you can see how stifling it is now that Temple has been segregated into just this one doorway. When CT smoke, doesn't seem like there's a way forward, and Torji, well, he has a boatload of util here to stall them out as well. Well, look where the bomb's heading. Just because Dex is over here, he will need to make that kill, sure, but I don't think Farley's going to move. You can see this line that he's trained on. Very deep in Temple now. If they boost, they could make a way around, but just waltzing in. Thank you very much, Farley says. Glaive grabs one, and this force buy's flat.
Safe from the flash. Farley lets it go. Config has got it under wraps. Down now. And are we really going to get a free plan?
You'll take it.
Yeah, any day of the week. $800 in a lost round for every member of the T side with a bomb down. Down goes JDC. Contact. Molly and posting
Spotted.
up. Yeah, Blame spotted out now. Isolates the jewels. It's an unnecessary trade out of Frozen. Config reveals himself out of the hidey hole, and Frozen takes his chances and reveals a potential 2-on-2. We've got 35 seconds here. He's going to take some gambles. You gotta.
No one's home. Frozen's going to have the rotations cut off completely. Glaive and Zip, they're looking in the wrong direction here. The information, the penny, it's about to drop any second now. But how far forward does Frozen go? Because he's giving up valuable real estate here. They don't know that they have this one open, but the rotation from Zip, if he denies the plant, that's the round, 10 seconds.
He hasn't checked Donut, and Zip's got there in time. 10, you need to plant. Frozen doesn't have the health or the bullets. And they will be finished off from the flank. Beamers plants the plane, sight and Astralis. Map control for Astralis. Glaive spotted, tagged. He's got a lot, and he loses it all to the Flames. They have isolated that opening.
But everyone's here, the rotation immediate, and they're locked in.
Let's see if you can play retake A. Astralis with a tutorial. This is almost deliberate. And Config loses his head to the Dexter Galil, an upgrade for the Aussie. And it could very well be an upgrade for Mouz. They're considering it though, and Torji's fired off a warning shot. They know the AWP's there, but JDC warming up with the double. Ooh, Torji playing with fire here as Farley lining up too. He's kept the wolf from the door. A nice tag. He's across the line, drawn by Farley's M4. And we fall into silence as uncertainty grows. Time passing only leads to a growing doubt as to where they're going to finish. Hangs in the balance of Torji's decision-making as well. Smoke up. Farley blind. Does he have to line up? Just over the left eardrum. Torji will hear it, but gets away with it. And now with the bomb down. 3 Danes for the retake. No kits in play, Chad. This has to be quick.
Flash alley-oops the only way in. Denied again by Smoke. They're going to come through.
JDC, another. 3 in this round. Mouz look to seize the lead. There's nothing Blame can do about it. This does signify a commitment. Glaive with a counter smoke. Will that hold them at bay? Will he just have to sit there as their mollies burn through? Or will you take a gamble? Looks like it's the latter. JDC, team flashed and separated from the pack. Full rotate on its way as well. 35 seconds. Mouz maybe tripping over their shoelaces on the way in. The Danes ready for their final battle, the final commitment. Time suggests the commitment's coming, but nobody's home. And nerves spread, uncertainty brews, frozen with 2, and they're right back in it. The dying stages of this 15th, now the nade to the nose, no armor on that, leaves a mark. Config and Farley trying their luck, turning it around, base the shot, that's gorgeous! Gorgeous out of Config, 1.5. Not easy for Farley. Naked and afraid, 1 versus 2. With the big green, clearing corners. Beamers gets it. And Mouz will close with a 9th. 1.49. 1x bet favors Mouz here after that haul on the T side.
Well, this is a retake right now on the A bomb site here, so Config with a lot of room. Zip coming late with the bomb. It could actually be an issue. The smokes will be starting to fade, so problems present here for Astralis.
Oh, Config's got a lot on his plate, and he doesn't even have a bite, not a nibble. Torji smacks it out of his hands. Glaive eats his own flash and lucky to be alive. He's being checked on now and run on down. Just a Glock, but it worked well for the first. 3-on-3, bomb still ticking. Astralis have the advantage in that respect. Kid on JDC, pressure. Zipex needs to win a duel.
He's just gonna sit it. He's just gonna sit it. It's not planning for him.
Clear it. Blame spots it out, knocks him off and closes. So close. Astralis playbook. I'm especially looking at Config's position, frozen. Oh, saved by the Galil.
He might get away here as well. He's lost in the smoke right now. You can see him looking at his radar. He does get away, so a big survival there for Mouz. The kill's great, but him staying alive is better, and here comes the pressure towards A.
Yeah, that smoke's lovely from Blame. Really nice. You can see what it does to Torzi. Forces him into the site, forces him posted up and misses his chance. They're going to run on in. JDC though, Torji working well together, trying to manage his angles, stay alive, keep fighting, hitting shots. Glaive the last, and Torji lives on. Nothing for Glaive in this one. A great shot, but to get the bomb down under Torji's watch, under Dexter's rule, it's not to be. Oh, Farley.
What a shot.
Great work on the AWP. Oh, Farley. High impact. T-side AWPing. And he's picked apart 2 members of this Mousesports defense. They are running light of options. And Torji is going to rattle one back. Glaive gone. He's got a lot breathing down his neck. Beamer's catching the Config lurk, but the bomb is going down. And you can see Beamer's. The body language implies the decision's been made. They will not contest. To contest, Glaive's looking for unarmored head. Oh, Bemis gets nothing done. Run on down by the Mac-10. And only 1 rifle remains for Mouz. It's a big one, but Dexter's coming in hot! Coming in hot, red hot! As he sprays them down on long. Make a play like that. And now Torji and JDC, surely they can put the cherry on top. It's Blame, 14 HP. You could kill him with a peanut at this point. Dexter with a hero move. Someone finish it before Blame throws it all in vain. There you have it. And he will have a chance. Dexter's playing with fire now, or playing with Farley. Actually, he gets him down. The ball's on this guy.
The wide swing's one thing, the repeak is another here. Config also swatted away. Dexter now sitting on a heater, throwing out bullets like nobody's business, stepping on in, they give one back. Bemis happy to oblige. Config does get a kill for his troubles, but HP a problem for Blame and Config in this situation. 4-on-4 with 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, they're sending Config on a bit of a hero mission. Don't think anything's been heard. Torji doesn't react. Config trying to use that low HP to great success. As Glaive, what? They were boosting, and the round resuscitation delivered. A Glaive spray down, a Config flank. Can JDC do anything as Astralis just pull a round out of thin air? So Dexter did get that lovely opening. The loss of BMAS into the 4v4 with damage. This is it. So he actually can't see a thing. Can't see a thing. Wow, glaive has saved Astralis right there. Right place, right time. And the swing back from Config confirms more. More on that mid agenda. Torji has repelled the initial invasion. Oh, what a flash. What a flash! He still gets away with murder. Blame, blind as a bat. And to the wrong side of the map. He's working it out now. Oh, he separates Config. A bit of damage onto Zip, but that stopped them on planting. He can't contest again.
They might have to go here.
And they're trying. Oh. Frozen, one. Oh, takes down Torji, and now he's gone. Can Dexter save Mouz again? Is there another clutch in the cards? Blame doesn't think so. Torji in time. Oh, wow! Against an AWP, no less. Config knocks him for 6. And that is 14. Guaranteed, and with 5 hearts still beating. Astralis jostle for control in this final stage of our third. And Config, he's likely going to be motivated by that to start his aggressive crawl. A bit of an oopsie. Dexter's posted another on the FAMAS. That's 2 openings in the dying stages of this third map. The CTs have to hold on to this. Cannot afford to let this advantage that's been gifted to them fall flat. Torji wants answers. And glaive puts bullet into his rib cage. One back from Astralis. Oh, Bemis! Drive-by from glaive, and Farley wins the duel. 2-on-2.
He can deny this.
This is his bomb site. Farley, what? Premonition, still caught off. JDC posts it, and glaive does not have the time to mind game this one, but he's having quite the game. 25 frags for the leader of Astralis. JDC spotted out, 10 seconds. glaive starting to solve the riddle. He might be able to plant safe, spotted out. He doesn't have the time, and another recovery. Just when you think Mouz are out, they pull you back in.
They're just going to creep up. Dexter's going to swing straight into this.
She's going to get run down. Good util. Flashes are good. The frags are better. Only Bemis can redeem himself with nothing. And that semi-final gets even closer now for Astralis. A flawless T round. Nothing for Frozen to do. Pinching pennies and charging his glaive already. Flashbang, 3, standing and delivered by Config as well. Mouz just disintegrating. Astralis, look at the pace, the focus. Config to throw the icing on the cake. And a certainty, unless BMAS could do the impossible. Doesn't have the time, and that's it! glaive and Astralis roar into action in a 3-map affair. Experience prevails in the Cathedral.